go like this. Hello, hello. I am in my son's room because I'm hoping I can get some peace here. Let's put a little something. This is bright. Oh my god. And I'm using my tablet, so. Okay, let me just do it like this. I am cold and I am tired, so let's see how this works out. I hope you guys can hear me well. Let's see. Okay. Hello, hello. Today we're going to be talking about Capella University and the MSN program, because a lot of you guys have been having a lot of questions. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do a quick live and I'll be able to answer any questions you guys may have. Let me see this. Okay, there we go. Hold on, I'm still doing the prompts here. Okay. Let's see if I can share the live. And I'm just gonna be here for like maybe like 30 minutes or so. If you guys do have a lot of questions and things like that, then maybe I'll do an hour. Let's see. Let's see, how can I share this live? Oh yes, I can share it. Let me share it on my Instagram, because like most of the questions came from my Instagram account. And I'm sorry if I look like a mess. I was literally at a birthday party and we were outside, and I just got home and this is it. Link. This internet. And I feel so tired. And I have a migraine, obviously, right? But I'm trying to be here with you guys. And see if I can do this real quick. Let's see if I can share this live. So this one. I'm just gonna put live now. And I'm gonna add the link here. Oh, my back is killing me. Welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone. Is it? Welcome, welcome. And if you guys, as you guys start connecting, if you guys have any questions about nursing, the master's in nursing program at Capella University, which I just completed not that long ago, you are more than welcome to ask the questions. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for support. I'm here to help you guys out if you guys need any help or still kind of like in the process of like trying to get into nursing or trying to get into like furthering your education. So I'm here to try to help you out if I can, Let me just do YouTube. Okay, I think I did it. All right, let's see if I did it. Okay. Okay, let me Be sure the live shot is on. Is it on? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And as you guys connect, if you guys want to start like asking questions or whatever the case may be, like I said, I'm gonna be here just to kind of like go over the master's degree program through Capella University. Sorry, I'm in my son's room because I was trying to like see if I can get some quietness because I have 3 kids, although there's only one in the house today. And right now, she's being cranky because it's the baby, Maya. She's been here many times. And I was like, let me see if I can go downstairs in my son's room and I can just like complete this here. Is this working? I hear seeing the glare of the tablet in my glasses. But yeah, guys, I just completed the master's program through Capella University, and I'm here to support you guys. I'm here to answer any questions you guys may have about the program. If you are interested in starting the program, or you have thought about it, or you're like not sure if this is something you should do, or if you are in the program, you have questions about, I don't know, the most questions that I get all the time about the program is like about professors. Should I take this one? Should I not take this one? What do you think about this one? Is this one good? Is this one bad? Those are the main questions that I've been getting. Although I do get a lot of different other questions as well. But I think that's been like the main one, like about professors, and maybe that's because of the video that I made about that bad experience that I had with one professor or instructor. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions you guys may have. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here long. I'm only gonna be here for like maybe half an hour. And I know it's Saturday, so I know like a lot of you guys may just be busy or like somewhere, because I was, like I said, I was at a birthday party, so I get it. Like I know sometimes life is busy and you may be busy, so I'm just here to give you guys support. If you do have any questions about the program, or if you are in the program or are interested in I don't know, asking me some questions about experiences that I have had, because I just completed the program and I am so excited about that. It's funny because I really thought that by completing the program, like I will be like done with the stress, because I've been under a lot of stress. And I'm like, okay, at least I'm done with school. Like maybe the stress will be like relieved and just I will start feeling better. That wasn't the case. Like that was not the case. The stress is still trying to follow me. I'm just trying to share the link. Okay. Let me see if I can do something here. And as you connect, like I said, you're welcome to start asking questions. If you have any questions about anything that has to do with the program, feel free to leave a message or like do the live shot. But yeah, definitely feel free to do that. And like I said, this is basically just me trying to like help you guys out and answer the questions that you have been asking me. A lot of you guys have been asking me a lot of questions, so like that's why I'm like, you know what, let me just make this little live video, and maybe they'll be able to just ask me questions there, and I'm able to just tell you, because I feel like when I'm actually talking about it and like actually saying and giving you an actual answer, like me voicing it, it's better than me writing it out, you know. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me, so I don't know if I'm just talking. Okay, let me just put something here. Okay, so this is working. All right. So I'm just gonna put this here just to make sure that this is working. Okay, so this is working. Perfect. All right, and like I said, guys, if you have any questions, anything in regards of the nursing program, the master's degree nursing program through Capella University, this is the time to ask those questions, because like I said, I feel like when I'm voicing it, like it's easier and it's better for you to understand than me writing all these answers out. I do get a lot of questions about like the program, about like instructors, like I get a lot of questions about everything. And me sometimes like texting everything, it's just like, wait, am I missing anything? Like I'm sure I am, but like I don't, like it's so hard for me to just text everything. So just like having you guys actually like ask, ask the question, and then I'm able to actually tell you, I feel like it's easier because you may understand it better than just me texting it. And like, let's say if I answer it and then you have another question behind that question, then based on my answer, then it will be easier for you guys to kind of like get it, so like I said, feel free if you have any questions and you want to like ask them. This is the time. And like I said, I'm gonna be here maybe for a couple, like maybe half an hour, depending on how things go. So if you have any questions in regards of nursing, literally, let's just go general now. Like if you have any questions about nursing, um specifically the nursing program, the master's degree program through Capella University. But if you don't have questions about that and you have like a general nursing question, then you're free to ask, because I haven't had any questions yet. So I'm willing to just answer any question you may have about nursing, the nursing program, the nursing, like whatever you want to ask right now. You can just leave the question in the live chat, and that way I will be able to answer it. And like I said, I'm doing this just to kind of like help you guys out and just like as a support kind of thing. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of questions like emailed or like direct message to me, and sometimes it's hard for me to like answer the whole question. So doing it like this, I was like, you know what, that may be easier. So I see there's a couple of people connected. So if you have any questions and you want to answer, I mean, if you if you have any questions right now, you're more than welcome to ask them now. I'm in my son's room right now because it was the quietest room right now in this house. So I was like, let's see if I can just do this real quick downstairs. So that's why. But I've been here for what, almost 15 minutes. I haven't had any questions, so maybe you guys are all set. Let me see if I can just like talk about anything, because just in case, like if you're watching this after, um, and I don't know, I go over something that you were interested about, then it'll be helpful, I guess, for you guys. Um, let's see. Nursing program. The nursing program. Let's just start easy. Let's just say, well, would I recommend it? Would I recommend the master's degree program through Capella University? That's an easy question, right? Maybe. But will I recommend it? I would say yes. I would recommend it. I would recommend it, but is it a good fit for everybody? Maybe not. Like if that's another questions, I would say maybe not. I do recommend it. I mean, I didn't have a lot of issues with the program. My only issue, if you've been following me or if you've been watching my channel for like a while now, the only issue that I had The only main issue that I had was one instructor that was hell. And I do have a video that you can go back and watch. And it was, this instructor was like, I don't even know, like she was just giving me hell. Like she just, it was bad. She made me cry. Like it was bad. And she failed me. Like I failed that class. That was the only class that I failed, and I failed because of her. Like I failed because she wouldn't pass any of my writings, any of my papers. And I was like, well, what is going on? Like this is the same papers that I've been writing throughout this whole schooling. You know, like I've been writing the same type of way and the same papers. Like why is she being so extra? And then I just kind of like, I was like, okay, this is weird. Like, then it was really interesting to find out that I was able to, like, I literally, are you still watching? Am I still, if you guys are watching, can you just, like, let me know if it's working or not? Because, like, I guess it got disconnected and it's saying reconnect again. So I'm not sure if this is really working or not. Like, can you just at least give me a thumbs up if you're there? Because I do see that there's some people there, but is it working? Is it not working? Are you guys able to hear me? Are you guys not able to hear me? Because for some reason it said it was disconnected, and then I had to press a button and then it worked. So if you can at least say, hey, yes, it works, I will appreciate it. Or yes, I can hear you. Yes, or thumbs up, no? Anyone? Is it working? Well, I can hear me here, so I guess it's working. Okay. All right, so hopefully it's working. So yeah, so that was like basically the only bad experience that I had. Okay, thank you. So it is working. So that was basically the only bad experience that I had. So would I recommend the program? Yes, I would. Um it's not like I'm affiliated with them or anything like that. Like it wouldn't be to that level, but it wasn't a horrible program neither. So it was pretty easy to follow. I did pretty well on everything else. That was the only one that I kind of like had a hard time. And it was obviously because of the professor, because, or instructor, because after that I took it with another one and literally I used the same papers that I used with this one, and she was fine with it. So it was just so weird. And then after that I also had a little issue when I took my practicum. I don't know if I made a video about this. Did I? Maybe I did. When I took my practicum, I had to, yeah, I did made a video. I had to switch to another professor or another instructor. And doing that switch, it was just like a whole craziness. And I wanted to go back and they wouldn't let me. And it was just, it was really annoying. So that was another thing that got me upset about the whole program. Um, but overall, it's a good program and I do recommend it. If question is like, if are you going for the MP program too? um I am thinking of doing something else, but not right now. Right now I want to focus on myself. I want to focus on my health. I want to focus on uh my mental health. Like I want to just kind of like focus on me for like a little bit, because I've been in school since ever. Like I've never taken a break from school. Like I got out of high school, then I went into like nursing school. Like I actually went into a community college, and I did all my prereqs there. Then I just kept going. Then I did my LPN, then I did my RN, and now I did my master's. So I've never stopped, literally, since kindergarten. Like I've never stopped going to school. So since I was, what, 5 years old till now that I am 32, I've never stopped school. So like my husband was like, you know what, you need a break. And I was like, I do need a break. Like I do need a break. So I am taking a break. I mean, at least I'm 32 and I have a whole master's, which is, to me, is mind blowing. Like I remember when I was in nursing school, And when I was doing the LPN program, some of the teachers they are literally they said that they had just gotten their master's degree, and they were like, I'm not trying to say they were old, but they were like maybe in their early 50s, literally in their like early 50s, maybe something like that. Like they were older, and I'm only 32 years old and I already have a whole master's. Like, to me that's like mind-blowing. So I'm really like proud of myself for that, but I need a break. So I am definitely taking a break. And I really need it, like I said, for my own health. I am suffering from daily chronic migraines. So every day I have a migraine, and that's been very like debilitating, and it's been a lot. So I need a break for that, and just like my mental health, just to kind of like breathe and just give myself a little break, which I deserve it. Like I really need it. So, but yeah, but I am thinking, not sure if I'm doing the MP program, but I wanted to do something with like, maybe like I wanted to do be a midwife maybe. Since I have 6 years of experience of OBGYN, I was kind of like leaning towards that because like I have a lot of experience there. So all I have to do is like kind of like actually do that program. And I love OBGYN. So I was like, if I were to do something, maybe I'll do that. Let me see. What's the other question? How much can you get per hour with a master's degree? So as of right now, I'm still at where I used to work at. So I am a school nurse, and I'm enjoying that because it's like a very chill nursing career, very chill. So like, I mean, it is stressful sometimes because these kids nowadays, they're like a handful, but it's stressful, but not that stressful to like working at a hospital or anything like that. Um, you could get paid like pretty well. Having a master's degree, like I would say between, depending on what career you choose to do. With me, like my master's is in leadership, so I would maybe be like I don't know, like a I can be a director of nursing, you know, and that pays maybe 100,000 a year to 120, depending on where you work, and even more. Some places they even pay more now with like everything going up. Like it can be even more. So yeah, but I'm not there yet. Like I said, I'm still a school nurse, and I think I'm going to stay here for like maybe a couple like this year. I'm gonna finish this school year, and maybe next year, and then I'll decide what I want to do. It's crazy because I that's what I feel like, so like stupid sometimes, because it's like I feel like I did all this like nursing program thing and my masters and everything, and right now I don't want to do anything that has to do with like my master's degree kind of thing. Like I don't want to be a DNS. Like I don't want to be a manager right now, based on how I feel, based on my how like my health is going. I don't need all that stress in my life right now, and that's very stressful. So like for now, I'm going to kind of like chill. So I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna take like maybe a year, a break from school for like at least a year or so, and then I'm going to take a break from like going to school and like from being like a manager or having that type of position. I do work at a um I do work at a facility, a rehabilitation center. It's like a nursing home too, and I work per diem there, and I am a manager there, but it's per diem, so like it's not too bad because yes, I have this management position, but I do it per diem, so only as needed or whenever I want to. All right, let's see what was the other question. Hey, Bree, I missed it. Did you finish? Um, oh yeah, if I finished the program, yes, I did. I haven't made an actual like video. So did I? No, I haven't. I haven't made an actual video like with saying like everything, going over everything. I will. I just decided to just make this little live just to go over like any questions you guys may have. But yes, I did it. I finished. Um, yes, you definitely need to take care of yourself. Can you please give me advices about the new NCLEX? The new NCLEX. Congratulations. Thank you. Um, Not really, because I'm not sure that there was a new NCLEX. So when I took the NCLEX, um, I actually got lucky because I did it during the COVID season when I took, was it? Yeah, I did it during COVID. So when we were doing it during COVID, they were doing less questions. So people wouldn't stay there too long. So I know mine's like when I passed. So I did it one time, I didn't pass. The second time that I passed, I think I want to say 60 questions were the lowest, if I'm not mistaken. I do have a video about that too. But I did took the 60 questions and I passed on my second attempt, and I thought that I failed because I just thought I failed. And I had a whole plan that I was going to kind of like wait. My plan was going to be like, okay, once it hits 60, I'm going to take a break because you get a break. So I was going to go just take a mental break, come back and finish. And then it stopped at 60. So I was like, what the heck? I didn't even took a break. Like, what's going on? I was going crazy. I really thought I failed. And I went outside. I'm crying in the car. Then I went to work. It was horrible. I was just so like, I couldn't take it. And then I passed, of course. So I'm not sure what's going on with like a new NCLEX. I'm not, so I'm sorry, I can't give you advice. I do have great videos about taking the NCLEX. I have good videos. So if you want to like search around and see them, and hear a lot of people, like I had a couple of like people that um reached out to me like after they passed, and they were like, thank you so much, your videos were very helpful. And I talk about how to prepare for the NCLEX, like mentally, how to like really like prepare yourself, not just like by the books, but yourself. Because taking the NCLEX, you need to prepare yourself like you're three person in one, because we're mind, body, and soul, right? They need to be together. They need to be working properly. And if they're not, you're gonna fail. Like that, like you have to really be completely in it in order to pass this test, because this test is no joke. And I do have videos about that, like how to kind of like prepare yourself, things that you should do before the NCLEX, things that you should not do before the NCLEX, um how long you should study. I forgot what other videos I have because I made them like a year ago or more than a year ago. Whenever I started this channel, like a little bit, no, maybe a year ago. I'm lying. I think it was 2020. But yeah, but definitely check those out. They were very helpful for some people. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you as well. Okay, but I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with the new NCLEX because I haven't had to take it. When you do like a graduate program for nursing, or even with your BSN, you don't have to retake another NCLEX. So you take your NCLEX when you get your RN. That's it. You're done. You don't have to keep taking the NCLEX. You do advance your career. So you get you have your associates, right? And you got your you take your NCLEX with your associate's degree. Then you get your bachelor's. You don't take another NCLEX. You take your, and then you get your master's. You don't get another you don't take another NCLEX. You don't have to keep taking the NCLEX. You just take the you just get the degrees. You just advance your education there. How many years are you gonna take your master's after RN? Well, not that long, because the question is, how many years did it took for me to take my master's after the RN? So that's why I like this the way that I did it, because I went from my RN to my master's degree. So I never took a bachelor's degree. So if I would have done the long way, I would have gotten my RN, then bachelor's degree, then master's degree. That's usually how it is. And it may have taken longer, because maybe for my bachelor's I would have taken a year, 2 years, or a year and a half. And then for my master's, it took me like almost 2 years. So because I took it slow and I was like just taking my time. If I wouldn't have been taking my time, I could have done it in a year and 2 months or so. So, or a year and a month. I think 13 months, that's what they say. So, yeah. So it took me longer than maybe someone else would have done it. Like, I'm sure someone else would have done it like faster, but based on my lifestyle, I have 3 kids, I have a dog, I have a husband, I work full time, I work 2 jobs. I was working 3 jobs at the time. Like, I'm busy. I'm active in my church, and I do things there as well. Like, I have a lot going on in my life, and it's just like it's hard. It's harder for me to like just focus in one thing. So it took me a little bit longer. So for my master's degree, it took me about, I want to say 2 years. I started in September 2020. No, December 2020. And I just finished like what, last month? So 2023. So 2020, at the end of 2020, so almost 2021, because it was the whole year. I started at the end of 2020, then the whole 2021, 2022, and then I just literally finished. So yeah, like 2 years. So yeah, it took me a while. Yeah, but not that bad, right? Well, only 2 years. Yeah, so it wasn't that bad. And like I said, maybe you could do it like faster. Like, if your lifestyle works with you being more like focused in school, I'm sure like you could do it like in less than that. You could like definitely do it in less than that. I had a couple of people that actually started talking to me through this channel, and then they were helping. It was funny because I have this really nice person. um Her name, I think, is Bella. I mean, that's her name on Instagram, I think. And she started the program after I did, and she started watching my videos because she was taking the program, and she was kind of like getting my advices and stuff like that. So she was watching my videos because she wanted to watch my progress, and she started after me, right? And then she finished way before me. So then I was asking her for advice because she was done with the program, and when I was taking my practicum, I was asking her for advice. So it was like, I'm like, I'm sorry. She's like, oh, don't worry about it, you helped me so much. Like, I don't mind helping you because you helped me so much. So shout out to her. She was very helpful, and she's still very helpful. I still have her on my Instagram, so she's really cool. um was it too hard? It wasn't that crazy bad. It's just a lot when you have a lot going on in your life. Like, the whole program wasn't bad. Like, literally, like for the master's degree, literally all you do is write papers. That's what you do. You write papers, and research. You research and write papers. Do research and write papers. Literally, that's all I did. And do PowerPoints. There's a couple. There's a couple of times that you got to do PowerPoints too. So it's literally writing papers, doing research, writing papers, doing research, and PowerPoints. That's all you do. So some things, like depending on the topic or what it is, some things are a little harder to like do, just because maybe the topic may be a little difficult. Like, which one was the one? There was one that, yes, I hope you're able to do it. I hope because it's, to me it was just faster to just go straight to your masters. Like, yeah, go straight for your master. Yeah, definitely. To me, like I said, it was just easier because, see, like, I'm only 32 years old and I already have a whole master's degree. What? Like, not a lot of people can say that. Like, I'm not saying I'm the only person that's done that, but not a lot of people can say that. Or a lot of people just get their bachelor's and they stop there and that's it. I was able to just skip it and go straight to the masters and just get it over with, and just have that. And even if I do or don't do anything with it, at least I have that. And I'm sure I'll be able to do something with it. But what I'm saying is, like, at least you have the one of the highest levels of your nursing degree. And because then after that you can get your doctorates if you want to, which I don't want to. I'm not gonna be a professor anytime soon. Um, but if I end up wanting to do that, then I can do that as well. What else? You can get your doctorate's degree, or you can just do the MP program, or something like that, just to continue furthering your education, which may be something that, like I said, I will do, but later on. Right now, I'm just taking a quick break. What else? But yeah, I hope you're able to do that, and just like I said, go right ahead and do it. It's not too bad. Literally, like I said, writing papers. If you're okay at writing papers, and you know what, like let's say if you're not okay at writing papers, because that was another question that I would get a lot. Like, oh, I'm not the best writing papers. Like, how can I do this? Like, I don't feel like I'll be able to do it because I'm not the greatest at writing papers. If you're not, it's okay. They actually give you like when you start, they give you like an example paper, and they give you this video that you can watch, and it goes over how to write the papers that you need to write, like the how to do, I think is it APA. I want to say APA is like the format that we use. And then, hey, hi, how are you? So I believe it's APA, the format that you have to use, and they'll give you all of that. Like you get the tools that you need. Like it's not like you're gonna just start writing papers and just not know what to do. No, you'll be fine. Like even if you're not great at writing papers, they give you that, right? They give you the tools that you need. They give you like a whole bunch of like, things on like how to write the papers, and you'll have how to write the papers. Then you write the papers and you get 3 attempts. Let's say your first one wasn't the greatest. The instructor will give you back your paper with some corrections, and they're gonna say, how about we work on this thing, or maybe we have to remove that part. Like, and they will tell you, like, they don't say exactly, oh, take this out, but the way that they worded, that you have to take that out. So happy for you. Yes, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be done with it. I really needed to be done with it. But so yeah, so the instructors, they give you like their tools too. Like they give you tools for you to use, and to be able to pass. Then let's say the second attempt wasn't the greatest. You still need to correct some things. You correct those things, and then you get a third attempt. Like it's not like you're writing one paper and that's it, you're done. Like you get 3 attempts. That's not bad. Like you got this. Like if you were to do it, you can do it. Not really okay about writing papers. I'm French speaker. It's not really easy. I hear you. I'm a Spanish speaker. Like English is not, as you can see, English is not my first language neither. And to me, it's not always the easiest thing to do. Although I do like writing papers. Like I was pretty okay at writing papers. I remember when I was in the community college, I remember I used to take this history class, and the teacher loved my paper so much that I remember there was going to be this trip that it had to do with something with history. I don't know where we were going, and he invited me because they needed to do like you were supposed to write a paper, and if your paper was chosen, blah blah blah, like it was something like that. And like my papers were supposed to be so good that he really like wanted me to do that. And I never did it, but it was just like it's interesting to know, like, oh hey, that this is a history professor out of college and he loves my paper, so I must be doing something right. So like I do like writing. Like to me, writing is easier than speaking. um so writing is not like the worst thing. And you know what, I use the thesaurus a lot. Like that's one of the things. Like when I set up my paper, I think I have a video about how I set it up too. Like when I'm writing my papers, how I set up my screen. So you should watch that too, because I always set up the thesaurus on the side, if I'm saying that right, because maybe I'm not. But that's the thing that you write whatever word. Let's say want. You say, I don't want to say want. I want to say something different. I want to say something fancier. So you just write want, and then it'll tell you all the different words that mean the same thing. Yes, thesaurus. Yeah, thank you. And I'm like it will tell you all the different like fancier words that you can use, and I love using it so much, so I would always use it because I didn't want to repeat the same word over and over and over again. So I would just put that on the side, and every time I felt like, hey, I already used this word a couple of times, let me use a fancier word. So I would just write down the word that it is, and then it would just give me a better answer. So that's a tip for you guys too. Let's see. Dictionary too. Yes, the dictionary is great too. Um, and it builds vocabulary, definitely. And like I said, like even like if you're not a like if English is not your first language, that is very helpful as well. Or even using the dictionary to translate it. You know, like you're like, oh, I have this word in French, but I can't remember how to say it in English or whatever. Then I will just write it. You know, well, for you it's French, for me will be Spanish. Just write it in there, and then it'll just give you the like the answer. So I think you got this. Like if you really want to do this, I think it's a good choice. It wasn't as bad as, you know, at the end it was just like stressful. At the end I was so stressed out, but it wasn't too bad. I have been here for 3.5 years, so my speaking and writing are still horrible. You'll get there. Like it takes time. And are you a nurse yet, or are you Google Translate? Yes. So are you a nurse, or you're like in nursing school now, or what's going on with you? Where are we in regards of nursing? Can keep doing great things. Thank you, John. You've been here for a while too, so thank you. I appreciate all of you guys that have been watching my videos and just have been like literally here since like almost day one, and it's just like, you know, I love it because it makes me build relationships with you guys, so I love it. And you guys see me grow. It's like if I was a baby and then I'm growing, you know. That's how I feel, you know, like I just got this degree and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to behave now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Emma phrase. Oh, you're in nursing school. Perfect. Yes, you got this. Let me tell you this little story. I have this friend, and she spoke the worst English like I've ever heard. Like she spoke like she her first language is Spanish. And then I remember like I used to work with her, and like she would talk to me sometimes in English because we were like in a public place, and she's like, okay, like if you know, like we were at work, so she just wanted to speak to me in English because you know we needed to speak English. And then I would just tell him like, just say it in Spanish. Like, what are you trying to tell me? Like, I don't understand what we're saying. Like, what are you trying to tell me right now? Like, it was very difficult for her, but I loved her motivation to just keep going. She didn't care. Like she knows she wasn't saying things right half, a little bit more than half of the time. Like she didn't care about that. She just kept going. She was an LPN, then she became an RN with that little bit of like English that she had. And to me, just seeing that, like she just kept going. Like she literally recently she just graduated with her RN. She asked me for a she needed a recommendation. I was like, of course, I got you, girl. Like, what? I am so proud of you. Like she makes me so proud. Like I'm like insanely proud of her. Like yes. And people will make fun of her because you know how people are. But it's like, she didn't care. Like, hey, she's a whole RN now. Like, who are you making fun of? Like, what? To me, it just blew my mind because you would think like, oh, you know, like she barely speaks English. Like she's not gonna last. She's not gonna make it. Guess what? She made it. She was a whole LPN, and then now she's a whole RN, and I couldn't be prouder. Like I love her. Like I'm so proud of her. That's awesome, right? Isn't that amazing? So I'm just trying to tell you guys, like, you can do anything. So don't let your limitations stop you. You know, like sometimes we just limit ourselves. It's not even the language. We do that. We limit ourselves. So if you're already in nursing school, trust me, you're smart. Like you're smart. Like you got this. You'll be fine. And soon you're gonna get back to me. You're gonna be like, hey Lali, I did it. Like you were right. I did it. Like I'm done. I finished nursing school and now I'm going to go straight to my master's. Like thank you so much. I'm sure you're going to say that. Okay? So, and I'm going to be so proud of you. I'm already proud of you because I know you're going to do it. Let me see what are you guys writing here. You always remember the people you met along the way. Yes, I always do. It is, yeah. It's really frustrating when people make fun of you. A lot of people make fun of me too. Like, there's a lot of like, I'm not like I said, like, I speak English and I understand a lot, but like, there's a lot of words that I'm like, am I saying this right? I'm like, maybe I'm not, but who cares? Like, whatever. And some people will make fun of me, and I'm like, whatever. Like the CH and the SH, I don't even want to say it. I was gonna say it now, but then I was like, I'm not even gonna get into that because I can never say them. Like, I just use both of them like together. They're both the same to me. Like, I still don't hear it. People, they're like, no, yeah, it's different. It sounds like this, and this one sounds like that. And I'm like, you're saying exactly the same thing. To me, that's what I hear. I hear the same sound. They're like, no, but it sounds different. And I'm like, you're just saying the same sound to me. So I still don't get that one. You're welcome. I am so like, I'm pumping you up. My phrase. My phrase. Is that your name, or that's just like a combination of your first name and your last name? If you don't mind me asking. And am I right? Am I saying it right? Maybe I'm not. Philippine accent. Yup. I got one. Of course. I'm not changing. I am me, and like I said, like I know, like I know I have an accent, and I just it is what it is. I've been here since I was 12, though. Um, I came from Puerto Rico to this to the United States when I was 12 years old, and I've been here ever since. And like when I came here, I didn't want to come here. Like I was like, no, like I opened my eyes and I was already here, and I was just like, where am I? Like I don't want to be here. Like I'm gonna miss my friends. Like I have my whole life over there. Like I don't want to do this. Then I did it, and I'm here, and I would not see myself living in Puerto Rico again. Like I just can't see myself. That's a combination. Okay. All right. So I will be looking for your name again. And I know like you're going to be great, and you're gonna finish nursing school, and you're just gonna be great. Trust me. And if people make fun of you, who cares? Like I said, you will be the one being a whole RN and having a whole master's degree. And most likely the people that were making fun of you will be whatever they are. Like, mm, trust me, you got this. Yes, it makes you who you are. Yes, it does. This is me. How long? Oh my gosh, I've been here for 47 minutes now. All right. And I really thought I was going to be here for 30 minutes. So, if you guys don't have any other questions, I will be leaving soon. But yeah, it was really, really nice talking to you guys and answering the questions that I was able to answer. I am so happy to be able to help people. Like, when I created this channel, like I just wanted to help at least one person. And I throughout throughout the years, like I've noticed like I've helped more than one person. Like I haven't helped like thousands of people, but I have helped more than just one person. And that makes me happy. That makes me happy. That makes me proud of myself. And being able to share my progress with you guys, and being able to share my everything that I've been, doing in regards of nursing with you guys, and motivating you guys and getting the motivation back is just amazing. So I will still be around. I'm trying to be more present here in YouTube, but it's hard. It's really hard. Like when you have three kids and a dog and a husband and full-time job, then you have another job, and then you have another job, and then you go to church and you do that. Like it's a lot. It's hard to make time. But I like to be in everything. So I will make time, and I'll be here soon. I do want to make a video with like going over like how I completed the program and all that stuff, like a nice video about that. So I will make that, and I will be here. I will be here. I'm going to be here a little bit more, okay? I promise. Let me see. I know you just said you're gonna pray, but I hope you still make videos. Yes, I will still be making videos. I just want to take like a mental health break, and a just like a personal break of just me focusing on myself and not going to school. Like I said, I've been in school forever, so I'm definitely not going to go to school for a while. Even though I like, see, I'm so impulsive. I'm so impulsive. Let me just tell you this last story and I'm done. I signed up to become a CPR instructor. Why did I do that? I don't know. I have no idea. Like I want to do everything. I don't know how to stop my brain. Like it just wants to keep learning and knowing stuff and it's like stop. Like take a break. We said we were going to take a break. Why you signed up for this thing now? I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Like I want to do everything. I was like, you know what? It would be fun just to be a CPR instructor and just to have that and just to do something. So I go ahead. I paid $350 for that program. And the day that I went to take the class, I was missing something, so I couldn't even take the class. Stress, more stress for myself. Then now I did it. I did what I needed to do, and then I have to take the class now in I think it's in July. But I'm gonna be a whole CPR instructor now. Why did I do that? Only my little brain, my little brain knows. I'm insane. Like I tell you, I just want to do everything at once. My face is laughing. I tell you, it's insane. I'm the worst. Like my brain doesn't want to like take a break. Like it doesn't get the point. I said I wanted a break, and I'm telling everyone I want a break, and I'm gonna take a break from studying and stuff. Now I'm gonna have to study. The freaking manual for that is like this thick, like this big, and I have to study that manual, and I have to like go over all of that. So yeah, wish me luck. Soon I guess I'll be here again telling you guys how I am a whole CPR instructor, okay? And I'll give you guys classes and everything. All right, I'm just a mess. But now I'm gonna leave, okay? I'll let you guys go. I totally understand that. See, John, I tell you, John, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just we're just we just want to keep going and going. Here you go, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it though. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me and just not leaving me alone. At least someone was here with me because I was like, maybe no one's going to connect. So I'll just leave if anything. But I lasted a whole, what, like almost an hour. So, all right, I will see you guys next time when I see you. I'll try to do another live video because this was kind of fun. Even though it was a lot of people that joined, it was still fun. So I will see you guys soon. Bye. I hope this was helpful. Bye bye. Have a good night.